Hey guys, I hope y'all are having a great week. And I hope that you guys are really keeping up with Monica's post while she is on her Success Club trip. I know that I am super excited to be there next year, and I know that a lot of you are too. Remember that all it takes is to be consistent every month and to make sure that you're hitting your goals. You don't have to be a top coach or do anything crazy to get there. You just have to hit Success Club every month. And as long as you're helping people and you're continuing to be success or being consistent, then you can do that as well. So first off, don't mind my crappy video. My computer monitor is terrible. But I'm going to share my screen. Today I'm going to go over how to invite coaches to your business. So I know that it's really scary for a lot of us to actually invite people to the coaching opportunity, but since we kind of talked more about how to build those relationships with people, then I think that this might be a little bit easier for you guys. So me and one of my coaches, Sarah, has been kind of going through our scripts for my team and things like that, and we came across this, which I know I saw it a long time ago, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. But these are kind of some easy steps on how to invite to the coaching side of things. So I'm not going to go over this entire document, but it kind of just gives you like different steps. So pre-qualifying interview, so asking them about how they feel about Beachbody, things like that, and then go into the praising about them, things like that, and then it kind of gives you the breakdown of each steps. But I'm going to kind of go over the actual conversation that you can have with them, because they do have sample messages in here, which is the great thing, because you can take some of these and put them into your own script documents, or kind of refer back to them whenever you feel like you don't know how to have that conversation with people. So the first one that I am going to go over is the pre-qualifying interview. Sorry, I'm not sure why I can't say that today. So before you invite your customer to become a coach, you want to ask them questions to see about what their excitement is like or what their experience is like. So these first set of questions are more geared toward your challengers, which is why it is so important for you to really love on your challengers and make sure that they're seeing their results. The worst thing that you can do is put a challenger in your challenge group and never talk to them again. So make sure that you're keeping them engaged. If they're not engaged, you should be messaging them and ask them what's going on. Are they sticking to their program? Are they having difficulty? What you can do to help them. And the reasoning behind that is because if our challengers aren't successful, how are we going to get more people to believe in our products? You should always be sharing your challenger successes on your social media and in your group so that people can see, this is really working. If you have people in your group that aren't really that engaged, the best thing you can do is to keep track of them and then always make sure that you're sharing other people's successes, because then that's going to show them that, okay, maybe if I kick it into high gear or if I actually follow the program, I can have success as well. So these are kind of going a lot towards a challenger that you would have. So whatever their name is, I'm so excited that you finished your 21-day fix. Tell me about it. You sound excited about your experience. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? I'm not sure I would say that, but I would probably say, it sounds like you're super excited about it. Would you recommend it for someone else or something like that? And then once you kind of get the feel of where they're at, if they're not excited at all, clearly you're not going to be like, oh, you should be a coach. No, you need to figure out why they're not excited, what they need help with, what you can help tweak with them so that they are successful. But if they are excited, then this is where you're going to start going more into the interview process. So I would say, or the first thing is to praise them for how well that they've done and how excited they seem about their progress or their results. And then disarm them by making it a no pressure deal, letting them know it's okay that it may or not be for them right now. And then ask if they've considered becoming a coach. So so it sounds like this is a message you can send to them. It sounds like things are going great for you. I'm so excited that you've done so well and that you had this transformation. You've lost 34 pounds or whatever. I'm not sure if this is for you right now, but since you're doing so well, I have to ask, have you ever considered being a coach or joining my team? I think you'd be great. One of the best things that I've had luck with is telling people, me and my coaches have talked about you and we really think you'd be a great coach. And that really happens because if I have a challenger in my challenge group, I'm talking to my coaches about it. And I'm like, do you guys see this person? They are a rock star. Like, we totally need to get them on our team. And that's because if they're engaged in the challenge group and they're sharing their sweaty pictures and their recipes and stuff, they're doing what we're doing already. And then no matter how they answer, your next step is to bridge them to step 2. So a common response is, I don't know much about it. Is it really something I could do? Or I've thought about it, but I'm not sure if it's for me. So I can tell you my most common answer that I will get from people is, I've never really thought about it. What is it about? Or what do you do? So the next thing is you're going to bridge it. So you can say, why don't I ask you a few questions and we can go from there to see if this is something that would work for you or if it's the right fit. Does that sound good? And always kind of get their buy-in. And again, word this however you want. I would probably just say, let me ask you a couple questions to see if it would be something you'd be interested in. It doesn't have to be real wordy. It doesn't have to be scripty. Just however you would normally talk. And then once you bridge that, you're going to actually go into, whoa, sorry, I don't know what I clicked on. You're going to actually go into step 2, which is the interview, I guess you could say. So first one, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about the program or the group? Do you plan on continuing with Beachbody programs or Shakeology in the future? So that's a good one. You should always be asking your challengers anyways, because you want to kind of know where they're at. Like, are they really liking this? Is this something they want to continue with? For one, you can get them to be a discount coach. For two, you can try and get their shakes for them for free. The next one is, the invite. So each of these is kind of broken down to our 3 vital behaviors. So the first one is they're being a product of the product. The next one is inviting. So have you already talked to people about Beachbody, and how many people, or who have you been talking to? Could you see yourself helping people get started on their own Beachbody journey? Or would you be opposed to earning income for helping people get started? So those are all just basic questions, like, have you been talking to your friends and family about Beachbody? Did they seem interested? Would you like to help other people with this? Like I said, it doesn't have to be scripty. Do it however you normally, naturally would talk. And these can be great conversations to have over the phone, or even Facebook has, the talk or the talking app or whatever. These are great ones to do because they can kind of sense your enthusiasm. And I feel like when you talk to someone about coaching, especially when they can sense your enthusiasm about, how well they're doing and your team and stuff like that, then they kind of have a little bit more of a buy-in. And then the last one is more geared toward personal development. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a team player would you say that you are? How willing are you to learn new things? Or would taking some time and going through very simple training to learn what we do as coaches be something you could see yourself doing? So those are just kind of, are you willing to put in that work? Or are you willing to grow more as a person to see if you're better at this kind of thing? And those are good ones because you're basically interviewing them for your job. You're interviewing them to see if they would be a good coach on your team. And then the next one, bridging them from step 2 to step 3. So from what you told me, it sounds like coaching may be a really great fit for you. But just to make absolute certain, why don't I send you information that explains more? If I send you a video that tells you more about coaching, would you have 10 minutes to watch it? So when I very first started as a coach, we did a lot of videos that we would send to people, and it would be a video about the program and things like that. And we kind of fell off of that, but honestly, same thing, me and Sarah have really been talking about how we want to talk to people and what might work. And so we've been practicing out the different videos. And in these guides, it tells you exactly what video to look up on YouTube, and you can send them the actual link to the video. So instead of you sending a whole script of, it comes with this many containers, or this is what the workout's like, it's a workout program video. Or same thing with coaching, it's a Beachbody video about what coaching is about and how it's changed people's lives. So sometimes that gives a different aspect to it. So if you want to do that or try it, in here it tells you the name of the video, and it's the Introducing Team Beachbody. And it's a really great video. I watched it. It has a lot of great information. So if you want to try that out, let me know, and I can post the link for this document as well as the video in it. And then always, 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 when you're having a conversation with someone, have a schedule for it. So if they say, sure, I'll watch it, schedule when they'll watch the video and then a time that you can follow up. So do you have time to watch it now, or would later today work better? And then when they tell you, okay, great, what time tomorrow would you like me to check back in with you? Because if you have a set time that they say is good, for one, you know that they're going to be available during that time. And then for two, you already have that buy-in. So they're at least, kind of interested in what it is that you're talking about. And that goes for any conversation. So if someone says, yeah, I'd love to see information, and if you decide you want to send them a video or whatever, let me know when you have time to watch it, and I'll send it to you then. Or if someone says, oh, I'm at work, can we talk later? Sure, what time would be a good time for you? Instead of just saying, yeah, I'll talk to you later, because for one, either you're going to forget, or for two, they're just going to completely forget about the fact that you guys are trying to have a conversation. So it's always a good thing to have a follow-up time with people. The next one is step 3, is actually sending the video. So great, so you can watch this tonight at this time, and that's reinforcing what they told you. Go ahead and watch the video, and I'll follow up with you first thing in the morning to see what you thought about it. Does that sound good? And make sure, the biggest thing here, if you say you are going to send them a video, send them the video now, or at that time that they ask you to send it. Don't forget to do it, because that looks terrible on your side. Plus, like I said, you're just disengaging them from what you guys have been talking about. The next one is going to be follow up and confirm the interest. So, hey, Sarah, did you have a chance to watch the video? So, sample questions. What did you like about the video? Did you come to a better understanding about what coaching is? Did you see how coaching would allow you to help others just like I helped you? So does this look like something that you're willing to invest in? And then you want to make sure that you succeed. So make sure that you are setting expectations with them now. So, really talk to them about what coaching is about and things like that. So, Jill, it sounds like coaching is perfect for you, and I'd love to have you join my team. So here's how it works. You have the option to enroll with a challenge pack, which some people already clearly have done that, which comes complete with the fitness program, blah, 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 blah. And your new coach enrollment fee is waived. You get all of that for an initial investment of challenge pack cost. After your initial investment, you'll just have the investment of Shakeology each month, your coach business service fees, which covers the cost of your online business websites, customer service, your coach online office, and more. How would you like to cover that with a credit card or debit card? Again, I would not say the credit card, debit card thing, just because that's not my style of conversation. But if you want to, go for it. What I would do is say, so like if this is a person who doesn't already have a challenge pack, I would say that, I think this would work great for you. This is the best way to get started. The challenge pack's your best value. This will waive your fee. When would you like to sign up? Opposed to how would you like to pay for it? That to me is just not something I'm as comfortable with, but if you are, again, go for it. But definitely, like I said, make sure that you're getting that buy-in from them, and then ask them as many questions to make sure that they're understanding what coaching is about and how it works, kind of thing. And then the next one is actually help them enroll as a coach. So if this is someone who's never had a challenge pack, obviously you're going to go through the whole process of signing up with a challenge pack. If it's someone who already had a challenge pack and needs to sign up as a coach, then you're going to go through the process of, you need to go click be a coach. This is my coach, or, they'll ask for your coach ID number, whatever that is. And then make sure that they get that form filled out to refund their $40. The worst thing you can do is to jip your coach out on that $40 when they deserve to get it back. And I believe actually they can fill it out as well. You just have to, I usually just always do it myself just because I feel like that's better customer service. But actually helping them enroll on here says option 1, free enrollment. So if they've already purchased the challenge pack, great, we can get you enrolled as a coach right now. Since you already purchased a challenge pack, your new coach enrollment fee will be reimbursed. The process takes about 10 minutes, and we can do it online or you by your computer. Again, same thing. Instead of saying, we can do it online and stopping there, you're just stopping the conversation, like they have nothing to respond to. Or they'll just say, okay. But if you say, are you by your computer, then you're already, getting the ball rolling for them. Option 2, a challenge pack enrollment. So if they want to purchase that, great, we can enroll you as a coach right now. The process takes about 10 minutes, and we can do it online or you by your computer. Same thing. And then coach fee enrollment. Again, this is someone who hasn't purchased a challenge pack, but they want to just pay the coaching fee. They don't care. So great, we can enroll you as a coach right now. The enrollment fee is $40 and includes your first month's business service fee. The process takes about 10 minutes. And you can do it online or you buy your computer. Same thing. The next steps. Follow the steps in how to get your new coaches started right to help get them on the path to success right away. So if you click this link on this document, it gives you a whole thing on how to get us coach started right. But we also have that on Team Persevere. Or if this is a new coach, talk to your upline coach about what their process is. Because we've all put together our own processes on what works best for us and what kind of onboarding process that we do. I know that our team is really working on tweaking that to kind of make it the most simplified way to do it and the most information the most valuable information as soon as possible. So once we kind of tweak ours, I will share that with Team Persevere as well. But this has some really good information on it. And then also, if you have not ever seen this coach follow-up tracker, it is a great document as well. It's literally a full tracking sheet on when you sign up a coach and all the follow-up processes. So that's a great thing to utilize as well. And same thing, you can tweak it to whatever you would like to do or whatever works for your how you go about inviting your coaches and things like that. So last thing, I want all of you to use these conversations and start inviting people. So if you have challengers and challenge groups right now, I want you to go and invite every single one of them. I don't care who the person is. I don't care if they're a discount coach, not a discount coach, whatever it is. I want you to invite them to your coach sneak peek. For Team Keep the Faith, we are doing ours starting on Monday, and it's a 3-day coach sneak peek. But I know Monica's doing Team Perseveres, I believe on Thursday is when she's going to do it. And it's going to be like a 2-hour thing where you ask or put up different information, things like that. So we've been kind of trying to play around with it to see what coach sneak peek process we like the most. But you're more than welcome to do either one of them. But I want you to invite to them. So your goal from now until Monday morning is to invite as many people as you can to the coaching aspect of it. This is the thing is, when I first started this business, I hit diamond within, let's see, I started hitting the business hard last January, and I was diamond by February 23rd. And I held diamond, and then I lost it for a while. And I did that because I wasn't recruiting. You know, I started off really strong, and I had some amazing coaches, but then life happened. You know, people went through divorces, people got pregnant, people lost their jobs, things like that. And it affected their Beachbody business. But then it affected my Beachbody business and my income and things like that. And I don't want you guys to go through the same thing. Monica's been through the same thing. Life happens. But if you keep recruiting consistently, that won't happen to you. That's what I wasn't doing. I was like, man, I got this awesome team. I'm good. They're all doing awesome. But then as they started falling off, so did my business. It started falling apart because I wasn't consistently adding new coaches every month. But if you do that, you'll be awesome. And this will help you to do that. So make sure you're inviting people. I want you guys to post. I will say today, okay, so today is Tuesday. I want you to post by Thursday the names of the people that you invited to the coaching sneak peek opportunity. And if you have questions or you're scared or nervous, whatever it is, post it on the Team Persevere page so we can all talk about it and talk through it with each other. If you're super excited and you have some successes, share that as well, because that helps motivate everyone. It kind of keeps us all pumping and going. Because, I mean, let's face it, we're all here to cheer each other on and to support each other. So we want to make sure that when we have successes, that we share them with each other as well. So I hope that this really helped you guys, and I hope that y'all have an amazing Tuesday, and I hope y'all rock out the rest of this week. I can't wait till Monica gets back and she can share all of her amazing stories with us. Y'all have a great night. Thanks, guys.